Again, try to be aware of that deepest part of yourself where there's just a silence, where the potential for manifestation arises. You feel that Satchidananda at the core, that sweetness, that openness, consciousness, and being. In a way, we take refuge in that deeper state, reaching for it, opening to it as much as we can, and we enjoy the process of reaching for it, and we enjoy, of course, the glimpses that we get of it, and the process of gradually becoming more and more immersed in it. And at least for me, the more I practice, the more focused I become on just that very simple act of opening to the Om sound and letting that sweet, sweet, sweet energy and that awareness descend and fill me up. I feel that I need to do less intense double breathing than I did in younger years. And that may be the same for some of you guys who've practiced for a long time, I don't know. But by all means, we do the double breathing. But this very simple thing of opening our whole being to the pure potential at the core of life, this is so liberating. It really is the place where there's no need to project anything. There's no need to judge anything. There's no need to have any language that analyzes or creates stories. You know? There is just that simple being. And in that, we can feel the very real openness at the core of life, which goes beyond life and death. It is the pure anuttara. The painting behind me is a symbol of that. It's a painting that Rudy had himself photographed in front of, and it's the lady with the umbrella, and it symbolizes that which is beyond time and space, the source of all being and all manifestation. And also, not just that which is beyond the manifestation, but also all the manifestation itself. So everything that we see and encounter and experience and even think, all of it is an expression of that anuttara state. And as you can see, she has thousands of arms, and she is really, really, really beyond who we are. And that is identical with the Om sound, and it's really very sweet, it's very beautiful. And that's why she's painted in such a way that she uplifts us. She's colorful, she's beautiful, with flames around her. And this we can feel in ourselves. And it's very liberating. It makes living more joyful, and makes dying less prideful. So last week, we talked some, George, you asked the very nice questions about how to extend the practice into everyday life, and we talked some about that. And on Tuesday, David, I think, mentioned that often this energy that we connect with can go into the ego if we are not careful. And especially those of you who are teaching and working with other people, it's really important to remind people that this energy can go wherever we allow it to go. So we have to be aware that we direct it into this awareness of the deeper self, rather than feeding some kind of ego pattern, which makes us project all kinds of things into our interaction with other people, and makes us bring a lot of melodramatic emotion into things, which makes life a lot more difficult. So to keep it really simple and to keep it directed into the inner growth, which is the growth of that awareness. That is really important. Otherwise, it doesn't become liberating. It becomes a way of building up eventually some kind of spiritual ego, which is not ideal, of course. So if we can speak, first of all, of course, be aware of it, recognize it, this deeper state, at least in glimpses, and carry that with us into everyday experience. Then we not only act from it, but we also speak from it. And that's important. And if we speak with projection based on our past patterns, whatever they are, everybody has patterns, everybody has traumas and tensions that we carry with us. But we can transcend them, and that is the idea, that we are really able to talk, act and talk from this deeper state as much as possible, and reduce our pouring our tensions into our everyday life. More and more free ourselves from that, and in the process, consciously also help others to free themselves from that. All of which, is just a wheel of karma that goes around and around and around, and doesn't really pay to put energy into. We should nurture our reality, not our illusions. And the reality is this deeper state.